We're talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 13. Cue the intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fandoms Anonymous. We're here today to talk about Season 5, Episode 13 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Episode 101. Alright, so the episode starts off talking to Alex Von Strucker. Why is he back? What's the purpose? We'll find out in a minute. He's in a mental hospital and he's being asked to recap what happened to him. He ended up stabbing his doctor in the hand and the guards end up taking him away. We get Yo-Yo in her bed after her injury. Mac is being overprotective and Yo-Yo said if she had arms, that she was going to choke him. Coulson said he is working with Fitz to get her some new prosthetics. Fitz said that the device holding the rift will soon open and is not going to hold, okay? So Daisy has an idea to look for more gravitonium. We go back to Von Strucker. He's in a room and he walks down the hall and he sees food and a knife and he puts the knife in his pocket. He sits down and eats. Ruby walks in and gets food and walks out with headphones in her ear. Von Strucker got mad and yelled, "Where are we?" But she still ignored him. All of the scientists who worked at the lab producing gravitonium for Ian Quinn, they have all been killed. They went to Louisiana to go after the man who signed all of their death certificates. He shot at them and drove off, but they end up getting him cornered in where he couldn't get away. The guy ended up being somebody Mac knew from the past from when they were in the military academy. They showed him a guy who was connected, and it turned out that he was the one making fake IDs for the people. We got Deacon Fitz, or grandson and grandpa, back at the lighthouse. Deke wants to play catch with his grandpa. With Fitz. He wants to play catch with Fitz, okay? So Fitz is busy trying to crack the gravitonium situation that they got going on. They start to play catch, but an alarm went off, which meant something was coming through the portal. Gemma was walking to check on Yo-Yo and she had fallen out of the bed and she said she forgot she didn't have arms. It's real sad to see Yo-Yo in this position, this predicament, because she's always a good character. She's always upbeat and happy and ready to take care of business, so it's kind of sad to see her in this position. Daisy not only wanted cyber tech for gravitonium, but also to help Coulson. Now, Cybertech is the company that was working on the gravitonium, so that's why she really wanted to get to the bottom of this. Coulson said that he did not want to be kept alive. He's like, look, I already got rid of things keeping me alive. I should have died a long time ago. So do not try to keep me alive. And it was what, I remember what Yo-Yo said from her future self. You're going to try to save Coulson. Don't. That's what messes everything up. Von Strucker ended up finding Ruby in the training room. He said that he remembered her from when they were kids, and his father beat him in front of her. He put a knife to her neck and said, "Take me to your mom." So Mac went to see one of the scientists and he said that they put gravitonium on the ship that ended up sinking. Fitz said he looked on the scanners but could not find anything. We got back to Von Strucker with Ruby and General Hale walks in. She told him that she would use him, that she could use him. Von Strucker said that he was not going to help her. Ruby was tasked with getting to know him better so that they can see what he knows and use him as well. Deke is in the storage eating Twinkies and his mother appears to him as the anomaly. A Kree warrior stabbed her, she turned into dust. Deke stabbed the warrior and it turned him into dust. So Deke had a nice little conversation with his mom. Man, y'all don't understand. Stuff like this on TV, it really gets to me because my mom passed away about 10 years ago this year. So stuff like that gets to me. We're going to keep moving. It was a good scene. It was a good scene. The gravitonium ship didn't sink. It was struck by lightning. Therefore, it activated the gravitonium and the ship was literally floating in the sky. Von Strucker woke up screaming. Ruby came in to console him, basically to bait him up. Ruby tells him her mother set her in there to get in his head, but that's all part of her plan. Telling him the truth was almost like getting him to trust her in the end. General Hale said that earlier she is working on something bigger than Hydra. What is it? What is she working on? Coulson, Daisy, and Matt got on the ship to look for the gravitonium. They found the crew dead on the ship because of them being so high up. They just died from asphyxiation. But one of Hale's soldiers' robots is on the ship, and of course it's a robot, so it got activated because somebody was there. They found the gravitonium case and it was empty. Did Mac's friends set them up? That's what I was thinking at first. But they befriended him a little bit too quickly. But we found out that that's not the case at all. Gemma asks who's keeping the ship in the air if there's no gravitonium. Mac ended up finding a small ball of gravitonium floating around. Deke says if they put it in a plastic box, they can contain it, and they'll have 90 seconds to get out of there and keep moving before the ship falls. They were leaving, and they were attacked by, Max says, as Hell's flying monkeys. So she had multiple of these robots left on the ship. And I forgot they were robots at first. They were able to escape the ship in time, and it fell to the sea. Hell was made aware that the robots became active again, and Hell knew that it was S.H.I.E.L.D. basically. Deke went to go tell Gemma that they were back, but he looked at Gemma and saw his mother's face basically. He kind of just stared at her. He saw it Fitz and looked at him the same way. Coulson gave Fitz the gravitonium, and Fitz asked Deke, was he coming along? And Deke said, well, after you, Grandpa. Yeah. We get the end scene. Ruby goes to see Von Strucker, and he was eating in the cafe area. He asked to work with her, basically. She showed him Crusher Krill in the lab, and Hell asked Ruby, how did you convince him to stay? She said, I told him the truth. So, that was our most recent episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments below. We'll see you guys in another video.